Today I really wanted to make a video about how to actually get into the 1% or even just be able to, think like a person that is in the 1% or acts like they're in the 1% basically. And I've even been able to get into the 1% of something before in my life too. Like I'm in probably in the 1% category of people who actually take their physical health and body seriously. There's a lot of people in the world who don't have the discipline or the actual momentum and knowledge that I do for being able to take care of your body. And I've been able to realize this even in the household that I grew up in. Really, with the people that I grew up with, my mom and dad, and my family members even, they're not very knowledgeable in the area of like nutrition and keeping your body really healthy, and what goes into actually maintaining like a really healthy lifestyle within your physical body health. And that's something that I took action with last year, and I was able to actually accomplish. I was able to lose physically, literally 60 pounds plus of body weight. And I look back at literal videos. I don't know if I'll even like put some up in like a corner or something, but I was going through like Snapchat literally yesterday with one of my friends, and literally I was looking at videos of myself and I didn't even like recognize the person that I was looking at in the videos, dude. And it's a really good feeling to be able to have that. But to be able to get into 1% of anything really, you first have to be able to just think like that person that is already there, is already in that position. So what did I do? What was this person, this successful 1% person wanting to accomplish? What does he do every single day, and what is his daily routine to be able to guarantee a result like that? So literally last year it was just the starting point where it was like, okay, what does a person in the 1% of health and body weight do? He doesn't eat that much. He doesn't eat these terrible foods. He doesn't eat these terrible snacks or anything like that. But he'll normally eat like whole foods. He'll eat like naturally grown foods that come from the earth, or are animal based products. So uh, what was I doing? I was going to the store every day. I was buying some chicken flavored chicken fried rice packets, and then I was literally eating just plain chicken breast during the day. I'd do that like 2 times a day, and I was losing so much weight doing this, and I felt like really good about myself, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm the man, I'm the dude. And then it got to the point where you have to improve. You have to look at your daily schedule and say, okay, this is good. I'm trying to go to the gym right now too, but I feel like really like out of energy and out of like fuel for the day to be able to feel like I'm actually accomplishing something in the day. And I feel so tired at the end of my days. Why is this? And you read about macronutrients, and you read about you need this much protein per body weight, and how much cardio is able to help you in your journey. So you know this is all stuff that you can accumulate with knowledge, and then be able to just say, what does this person that's successful do? So in my mind, it was, this person probably runs every single day. They probably track their amount of macronutrients and calories that they have. So what did I do? I downloaded an app on the phone, and luckily there's literally AI built apps now that are making people multimillionaires, another 1%, that are making people into the 1% literally on your phone, where you can take a picture of the food that you're eating, and it's very like almost very accurate, and you can correct it and say, this is how much the food weighs, this is how much this. You'd be very smart about it. But uh, basically you just have to think and act like the person that already has it, and then you'll become that 1% person. So that's the whole point of this video, is, you know, identifying what will make that 1% person, and what will continue to look like, what does their daily routine look like so boringly. You know, you don't have to have this big extravagant thing in their day, or say they have all this fancy stuff. You have to say, what can I take from that person's life right now and apply to myself? So I'm already in that position. You have to uh, fake it till you make it, basically. You have to say, this is exactly what this person's day looks like, and this is exactly how that they see this progression. So I saw that. I took action last year and I started running on the treadmill every single day, going to the gym, and then focusing on a food diet. And that was all it took to be able to drop 60 pounds and be able to say I'm maintaining a 500 calorie deficit, and then I will see a result every single week of me dropping pounds on this scale, so I can become a 1%er person, basically. And basically, this applies to anything, even if you're trying to get successful in like a sense of money or whatever else it might be. If you're trying to reach the top 1%, you have to say, what does this person's day to day look like? What is it going to be things that actually drive forward, and then what are things that are going to limit me that I can remove inside of my life? So for becoming healthy and fit, for that it was removing terrible foods outside of your diet and really focusing on the kitchen aspect. For looking at money, what are you removing in your day that's not actually pushing the needle forward, that you're doing that is removing time from the things that you could actually be doing, like even before this I was doom scrolling, I was looking at my phone, I was saying, oh, I'll get to it later, I'll do it later, and it's like, no, you need to just open up the laptop and just start, talking to the computer screen, and that's gonna result in the work actually getting done. So you have to think like the 1% and do what the 1% will not or will be able to do every single day. And it's like, yeah, okay, if I want to be in the 1% of YouTubers, then what do I need to be able to do? I need to be able to work at the same level that this person is going to work at. And then eventually it's just going to be the norm where it's the 1% action that I'm already in. It's the 1% that I'm in because I'm putting in the same amount of work as the person that's at that top 1% already. So you can take action and you can look at other people that have already achieved the same things that you've already wanted to achieve. If you want something, it's almost guaranteed that somebody else has already done the thing that you want to do. So you want to improve on your health, there's free knowledge out there everywhere now on YouTube and TikTok and other platforms, short form, long form, whatever content. You just pull it up on your phone. If you have access to one of these, you can literally become 1% of anything. And you can search up gym content creators to, how to do the machines properly. You can search up how to perfect the diets, how to just I guess that one's pretty given. You don't fucking eat, but it's a mix of what foods have good macronutrients. Maybe you can look up fucking, I don't know, recipes that you can make up, and they don't taste like shit, and you're going to be more inclined to stick to the diet on those kind of recipes. So that's all stuff that I've done to be able to achieve 1% in the body, and I'm still not even at what I'd consider, 0.01%. There's a difference between 1% and 0.001%, and the things that take you there are going to be very minimal, but it's very easy to get to the top 1% because you just have to look at other people who aren't actually doing the things that that person would be doing, and just say, I can outwork and I can beat all these other people if I just do this basic thing. What are other people not doing? They're probably not going to the gym every single day, dude. They're probably not focusing in on their diet every single day. They're allowing themselves cheat days, or they're allowing themselves to refeed on the calories that they have. And I've even been guilty of this. I won't lie. It's not going to be perfect every single time, but you need to say, you know, other people are not willing to do this. And if I do this today and I stick to the schedule today and for the next foreseeable future, I'll be able to get 1% better every single day to become the 1%. I will be able to be in the 1% of people if I just do what 99% of other people will not be willing to do. So if you look around and you see people that you work with, people that you interact with on the daily basis, and you say, I want this thing so badly. I want to be able to have the money. I want to be able to have the time freedom. I want to be able to have the body. I want to be able to have the freedom to do this. What are those other people not doing? And look at people that are already have those things, and just say, if I act like this person that already has this, I will be able to achieve this thing, and I'll be in the top 1%. I'll be able to say I'm in the top 1% because other people aren't willing to fucking go through this effort and this thing that's not even that really that hard when you think about it at the end of the day, just to be able to achieve something that that you'll be able to work towards every single day, and you'll be able to actually accomplish if you just stick to it every single day without fail. Basically, I went on a little bit of a rant here, but basically, to be able to get to the places that you want to go, you just have to fake it until you make it and act accordingly to the person that already has it. So you have to look at your life and say, if I was already this in this situation, in this place, in this day-to-day life, what would this person be doing? And it's a very good exercise to, just sit with yourself with no distractions, no phone, no anything, just literally pen and paper and write out like a daily schedule, or think about just to yourself, what would I be doing right now if if I wasn't doing this and I was doing what I wanted or I want to be doing, and be in the 1% of this category. Yeah, I think that was a very good exercise if you can do that. So, peace.